What's your best the tables have turned moment with a bad neighbor? For 3 years, my neighbor was the king of our street. He had this pristine, vintage muscle car, a shiny red boat of a thing, and he treated our public road like his personal showroom. He'd park it diagonally across 2 spots for days. He'd block my driveway when he had guests. If you asked him to move, he'd laugh. "It's a classic," he'd say, like that made it okay. We all had stories. The time an ambulance had to go the long way around because he was blocking the turn. The time my daughter missed her piano recital because we were trapped in our own garage. The police were useless. They'd ticket him, he'd pay the fine and do it again the next day. It was a power trip. He loved that car more than anything, and he loved that we all had to live by his rules. My breaking point came last Tuesday. I had a huge job interview, the kind that could change my life. I came out to leave and his car was parked directly behind mine, bumper to bumper. I laid on my horn for 10 minutes. He eventually came out, still in his pajamas, and just smirked at me as he slowly, deliberately found his keys. I missed the interview. That night, I didn't sleep. I didn't want to get angry, I wanted to get even. I started researching city ordinances, not just the parking rules, but everything. Zoning laws, historical bylaws, sanitation codes. I spent hours digging through the city's ancient, poorly scanned online database. Then, buried in a document from 1968, I found it. An obscure bylaw about non-daily use vehicles on residential streets. It was designed to stop people from storing junkers on the road. It stated any vehicle not moved at least once every 72 hours could be classified as stored and subject to immediate impoundment, especially if it was a specialty or antique vehicle not registered for daily commuting. It was perfect. I started documenting. I took time-stamped photos of his car every morning, noon, and night. For 2 solid weeks, it never moved an inch. I compiled everything into a neat file, printed out the bylaw, and submitted an anonymous complaint online, citing the specific ordinance number. I didn't just complain, I gave them the legal ammunition to act decisively. A week later, I was drinking my morning coffee when I heard the commotion. A tow truck was hooking up his precious car. He ran out screaming, waving his arms. The city official just calmly showed him the paperwork. He couldn't argue. He had broken a rule he didn't even know existed. The fines for retrieval were astronomical due to its specialty vehicle status. He couldn't afford them. A month later, I saw a notice for a city impound auction. His car was the star item. The last I heard, he had to sell his prized classic car for pennies on the dollar to a collector just to cover the city fees. He parks his regular sedan perfectly between the lines now.